guess you're just broken.
Hi, my name is Ryu Okamura, and I am from Jacksonville, Florida.
My name's Jamie. I live in Columbus, Ohio.
Hello, my name is Charles Brinkerhoff, and
Hello, my name is Benjamin Smith. I live in New York City.
Hi, my name is Nakia, and I am here to give you my take on what 2020 was like for me.
Hi, my name is Liz. I'm 41. I am a mother to 3 amazing kiddos, a wife, a nurse, a photographer.
My name is Biff Nicola. I'm a retired pastor.
You're not alone.
Favorite day of 2020. I think for me, it's going to be, every day I've enjoyed, to be alive. Every day it's not, there's no such thing as a favorite day. I experienced a traumatic experience, tragedy, late in 2019, and so to me the meaning of being alive means a lot. Some people just get caught up in the daily lives, everything, and I've been there. I am there. We're all there, and we tend to forget the most important things in life, and just being alive, enjoying these little things is huge.
My least favorite day. Oh. I think my least favorite day was probably the day that I found out my friend passed away, and it was in May. There was a lot of loss this year in my kind of periphery, either like friends of friends or people I knew, or my uncle just passed. And all of that has been challenging and hard. I think for me, the shock of losing a friend who was relatively young and a mother and someone I worked with 10 years ago and have talked to quite frequently since. She was a fantastic person and always available, like one of those people you could text after a long period of not talking and she'd write back right away. So, and it was really hard. And then having that happen in the midst of a pandemic when former colleagues and friends who knew her, we were all calling each other and texting each other, and what happened, we didn't know how she died, and I still don't know how she passed. But having that experience where we were all virtual and couldn't see one another and couldn't hug one another and would get together to celebrate her life, which thousands of people, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people across the country are experiencing that disruption to how we grieve and have a ceremony. It was really difficult.
my least favorite day of the year was basically hurting for other people, particularly one of my sons whose dreams and goals and aspirations were to do certain things in his career, and that's really been hindered. It's really been slowed down. And when you're young, or at any age really, you want to succeed. You want to continue on your way, your path, your journey. And when it comes to an abrupt halt or with something that you really can't control, that's got to be frustrating. So any day I saw that type of suffering was one of the worst challenges I felt this year.
A couple things that really made 2020 difficult beyond just the disease or the virus. It was slowing down for the first time in a really long time. When I was 14, my mom passed away, and it's something that I think I started the grieving process back then, but then kind of put it on hold because of school, and then school turned into college, and then college turned into paying bills and getting a job and performing constantly, and you just fill up your life with so many things that you don't take a deep breath. It's like you're taking little breaths, and as soon as everything went into lockdown, it was like the first time taking a huge deep breath, and the amount of emotions, the amount of thinking really hit me hard. It gave me too much time to think, but in the end I think that is a good thing, to be able to process your feelings and to not stifle them down.
My least favorite moments of 2020 came with everyone's response to the pandemic. So in the beginning, it felt a lot like it did when 9/11 happened. We all came together as a country, as a race, to support each other. And there came a tipping point when that all changed. And doing what was best for your neighbor wasn't necessarily at the forefront of everybody's thoughts, and that sucked.
My least favorite day of this year was July 25th, 2020. I am a wife, a mom, a daughter, but I'm also a sister, and on July 25th of this year, my baby sister, who was only 27 years old, passed away from an accidental heroin overdose. And that was July 25th, so that was my absolute worst day. But the story of hope is so important because less than 24 hours later, my husband Mark got baptized in the Atlantic Ocean. And that was an answer to prayer that I had been praying, and family members have been praying, and church members have been praying for over 20 years for my husband. And so that alone goes to show you the hope in the future and that God is with us every step of the way, because my least favorite, worst day and my best day were within the same 24-hour time period.
This is a favorite day in 2020. I had several good days in 2020. I had a couple heart procedures that were successful. Those were good days. But above and beyond, my best day, my favorite day of the year, would have been June 17th. June 17th was Jackie and my 31st wedding anniversary. And it was a good day, and it was a blessed day. I'm blessed to have Jackie in my life. 31 years, I just hope there's many, many more.
My favorite day of the year was going back to school as a teacher. And when I went back to school as a teacher, I saw the kids reacting to the way social interaction affected them. And it made them, you could just see that they needed that. They needed to go back. They needed some normalcy. So every day since then has been building on that good feeling of that day, of just starting to get back into the real routine of what we do.
My favorite moments of 2020 are few. So I loved the moment kind of when the world felt like it stopped, when everything started. I felt like the brakes got put on, and to me that felt like a good thing. The other favorite moments were finding out that my daughter's heart surgery she had when she was 6 months old was a success and everything looks great. And also being able to bring to fruition a play group that I put together in January for moms or parents with kiddos with trisomy 21 or Down syndrome. We started a Facebook group and we tried to communicate through it all. But in November, we were able to meet up at a park for the first time, and it was amazing. So that was a favorite. The other overwhelming favorite part was the slowdown. We homeschool our kids, so that wasn't a huge change for us. But feeling like all of the extra responsibilities, the sports, the extracurriculars all just stopped, and our time together became that much more important. The extra time with my husband and all of us together as a family was spot on and perfect timing for us. So for that, I am super grateful.
The truth is, every day that goes by, we're wiser. we're wiser, we're smarter, and we attain more experience. And so if I could go back to the beginning of 2020, I think I would say to be more confident, trust my gut in every decision that I make. Cherish those little tiny moments that you've been granted.
We can grow and heal and come together. We will be better after this and not worse.
I think I'm excited because we've all learned how to learn. We've all learned to do new things. We've learned to have new techniques, new skills, and I think we're evolving. I also think that we've seen our character. I think we've seen the character of our family, of our friends. I think we have seen our character of our nation. In some cases it's awesome, and in some cases it shows us what we need to work on, because there is a ton of stuff that we really have to work on to make better. So I'm excited for that opportunity. I'm glad to live in a country that allows me to do that. I'm glad. I'm so proud of this country in so many ways, and I take that responsibility seriously. The hope that I go forward. We live in a country that created a vaccine, and within a year for a major illness. That's almost unheard of. It is unheard of in medical history. So I think there's nothing we can't accomplish if we come together and agree that we're going to try to do what's right. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope you do too. Bye.
I hope the vaccine's effective. I hope people in my life are spared. I hope to reconcile with my brother. I haven't told anyone that yet. I'm now telling you. I sort of had a falling out with my brother and his wife, and I really miss them. Our uncle died a couple weeks ago, and I just attended the ceremony on Saturday, and it's just, I know life is short. Life is too short to have grudges and miscommunications. And, that is a goal I'm carrying forward into the year, just to make that right.
So I just want to thank you for this opportunity to let me share my story. And I just want to reinforce that there is hope for the future because God is already there. We'll see ya.